Magic the Gathering. I almost said Magic Legends. We're going to be doing Magic the Gathering, Historic Rank. One of the most annoying decks that I made it to Mythic Rank last month. Can we pedal it away? Can we make it to this month? Anyway, if you're still thinking about Zendikar Standard, you're just a boomer. Come on. That was so like 6 months ago, wasn't it? Joking. Anyway, you know it's me, you know it's a live stream. Turn on those notifications because I live stream at weird times at awkward dates with unannounced notifications. So I recommend that you subscribe, follow, and turn on that notification bell. And yeah, or else if you don't, Euron's gonna come and get you. And
let's put a smile on that face.
Yeah. Not really, but we're going to jump right into this gameplay. Just jump right into it. Get kicked in the crotch. Cards getting banned in Historic. And we're going to jump right into here. And yeah, so here we go. Okay. So we're going to jump right in. And this is the deck that we're going to be playing. Deck that I played before. So it won't shock a lot of people. So we're going to dive into that. So what we have, y'all, is... oh, yeah. So we have Mana Tithe. Yeah, counter spell, unless the controller pays 1. And the best of 1 in Historic, nobody really expects that when you're playing mono white to just counter a spell. So... it's useful when it works. When it doesn't, it is what it is. Authority of the Consuls. When a creature comes into play by your opponent, comes into play tapped, boom, you gain a life. So, pretty good. Rest in peace. So this card was a staple a week ago, before Time Warp got banned, right? A lot of people playing Infinite Turns, a lot of graveyard stuff. A little bit less of that, but... I still think 2 copies should be relevant. Then we have Source of Spyglass. Again, a card that I had to add because Jizaki had 3 different variants. It had Jizaki Turns, your typical... there's 3 different Jizaki decks, and one of them is a control deck still. And Source of Spyglass does shut down Planeswalkers, right? Activated abilities, not passive abilities. Then we have the whole 9 lives, the whole Solemnity, Idyllic Tutor, the search for an enchantment. And then we have Gideon's Intervention, 2 of these. Now, this is a card that might be worth noting to go back down to 1. Because think about it, you can search for an enchantment, so sometimes you don't need to have 2 of everything. But, so Gideon's Intervention is certainly something to consider. But other than that, Blinkmoth Nexus. So we're going to be playing this deck, be jumping into the best of 3. That was fast. Highlander. Didn't that used to be a show? Guy like lived forever until he got his head chopped off. So it's hard to tell if this is a good hand or not. But we'll keep it. In my title, also, I'm joking about hot tub streaming. Is this a joke? Alright, this is Tybalt's Trickery. This is where Mana Tithe would be great. You just counter the... What do they get? Oh... I don't think there's anything we do, but did you see how Mana Tithe could come into play right there? Just counter. Yeah, I can't beat that. That's tough. Let me see here. So we'll just go GG right here and just go. 64%. There's really not much you can do. You go second. Ouch. So, it's really not Tidball's trickery, by the way. It's the mulligan rule. They can mulligan down until they get... it used to penalize you for doing that. There's not much penalty. Before Arena launched in 2019, if you mulliganed your hand, you didn't draw a fresh 7 and put 1 at the bottom. You just drew 6. So that's how the combo decks can get off. And probably the real reason behind half the bannings that happen, to be honest. It's really not the card itself, it's the rules that let the cards come out. See, this Mana Tithe would have been really good. So he's playing Elves, a deck that we typically do good versus. Yes, sir. We're going to go grab 9 lives. I think we win this in 2 turns. Yep. Now, okay, so let's see here. I want to tap that for a source and that for source. And then if he plays Collective Company, we can just counter it, right? Well, if he gets a mana, we can. Actually, not really, because Addy. Okay. Ugh. Some people will play with, they'll splash white in the deck. Oh no, he was able to get it off. Yeah, that 1 extra mana. Dope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're usually good versus that deck. Bum, bum. I just thought I could just plow this right into Mythic. Guess I was wrong. I just do that to prevent the matchmaker from setting you up. Again, with this deck, you don't know what's really a good hand or not, right? Do we got gruul? Yes, we do. Okay, so Doomscar versus the last matchup would have been great. Doomscar is really a turn 3 board wipe. Or in this case, still really good. So we know they're doing the whole 4 collected companies. Okay. Now here's the deal. They can get around 9 lives. And they can do it via Stomp from Bonecrusher Giant or Questing Beast. So I got to be very particular what I call here. Some of these decks don't play with too many Questing Beasts because they're so relied on Collective Company, and others just run them, so... I'm just going to throw this down. Because if he had an Ember Cleave, he could kill me. Oh, why waste a Stomp there? See how this says damage can't be prevented? This prevents the damage. So you want to hold that. Oh no. Why did we... Ouch. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah. So he technically could have had a chance to beat me that game. Because that'll get around this Solemnity, right? Or it'll get around that combo. All right. Let's see what I can get into. Let's see where my music is. It's right there. Alright. So he's playing with an elf deck. Makes sense. So here's what I got to assess. Does he have lethal next turn? 5/6. So let's say something gets +1/+1. So we'll say 4, 3, that's 7. 4, 4. I think we can live another turn. So all you can see from our hand is Slumity. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does he have collected company? They always do. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.